How can I effectively promote my video podcast on social media? I have been using social media to promote my podcast, but it doesn't seem to be generating much engagement. Okay, so yeah, we've touched on this a little bit. ChatGPT, we need to stop, the goal here, ChatGPT, is to ask the most specific questions that you can. Your questions, the answers to your questions overlap. And maybe you don't know this because you don't know much about podcast marketing, ChatGPT, and I get it. But think a little bit more about this, how some of these questions might overlap a little bit. Because now you're just wasting time with this person you don't have much time with. You know what I mean? Anyway, effectively promote on social media. So we've talked about this a little bit already. YouTube Shorts. If you haven't done it already, make sure you do it. If you can, optimally create shorts from your longer form content that can link back automatically to your full episodes. Create content that is very engaging from the get, whether it starts out with something exciting or maybe some text, some kind of intriguing text that people see and want to learn more about. Some people, what I find works well is if I work in boxing, for example, create a lot of boxing content. If you open a video with kind of like a key punch from a highlight of a fight, and then you go into the longer highlight right after that, people are more willing to stick around. Like, whoa, what led to that big fight? Or maybe you show like the immediate reaction to someone getting knocked out. And then people can, like, wow, what happened? What happened there? What led to this celebration, in the ring? So create content like that. Experiment, if you're not seeing the results you want, from the social media, from posting content on the social media channels where you're currently posting, try some additional channels. There's some people still have great success with some things on Pinterest, I imagine. I haven't been on Pinterest for a long time, but depending on the kind of content you create, that could be a good place for you to create some content. LinkedIn is apparently still a great place to get some pretty low cost, and I don't mean low cost monetarily, but just, low effort engagement. You can create some content and post there, and then just experiment and see what works best. Look through some of the content that you've already posted, find some that maybe outperform some of the others, try to figure out what you did within those posts that made them a little bit more popular than some of your other posts, and run with that. Just, experiment, see what works best. Okay. Yeah. And if you're sharing all this stuff to social media and it's not generating a lot of engagement, chances are it really comes down to the content. You might just need to rethink the content that you're creating. It just might not be resonating with your audience in the way you would like.